Happy birthday to you. Okay, good, yeah.
Hey guys, it's my birthday today and I'm gonna get ready with me. You're gonna get ready with me. I have this massive pimple on the side here and it's been really cock blocking my contouring abilities because when I try to contour it hits that and then it makes just a huge black mark and it's just not cute. I'm gonna clean my face with my Vichy Thermale Purete Thermale. I turned 24 today and that's kind of crazy because I felt like when I was a kid and I would be like, oh, mid-20s, like mid-20s just sounds so old to me. I still honestly feel like such a kid. Like I honestly still feel like I'm like 19 or 20 or 21, like around that age. When I was younger, I always thought that by 24, 25, I would be, you know, married or engaged or something like that. And now that I look at myself at 24, I just feel like I'm not really ready for all of that. So it's kind of funny how like your perception of things change a lot. I don't see myself getting married anytime soon. It's just not a feasible thing. I honestly just still feel like a child. I feel like I'm not ready to be married. I feel like I'm not ready to plan a wedding. I feel like I'm not ready to have kids. Like every time I see a kid, I'm like, oh, that thing is so cute. But then it starts making noise and I'm like, wow, that thing is really annoying. I'm using the Vichy Aqua Thermal Mineral Water Gel because I forgot to put moisturizer on my face last night. I kind of just fell asleep. It's a little bit dry, not as supple this morning, so this should add some suppleness back into it. Thank God my breakouts on my forehead are starting to clear up. I need to trim my eyebrows hairs. They're getting kind of crazy. Pluck a few strays. I'm using the Dermalogica Clean Start Daytime Treatment for my pimples. One big pimple here and then my breakouts on my forehead. Go away, pimples. Okay, let me just squeeze some of my friggin' whiteheads off of my face. I use this like little extractor and I just run it along my skin. Look how nasty it is. I don't know if you can see. Ugh, I don't think you can. Okay, now I need some eye cream. Always using my Kiehl's Powerful Strength Lime Reducing Eye Brightening Concentrate. I've like pretty much memorized that long name now because I use it so often and I talk about it so often. It kind of feels like a primer. It gives you that like smooth feel like a primer and fills in the lines. So that's why I use that. My Smashbox Primer Water. I need a lot of spritz because half the time I'm missing my face. And then I'm going to use another primer. This one is the Uemura Block Booster from the Murakami collection. And it just gives my skin a nice pinky glow underneath. So I liked it. So tonight we're going to Colette Bread Cafe for dinner. It's like a French place, kind of reminds me of Paris a little bit. It's always hard because like you don't really know what people's budgets are and stuff like that, so you don't want to, you know, choose a restaurant that no one can afford eating at or people are going broke to go to your birthday. Oh my god, am I out of my conditioning primer? Oh, there we go. So that my brows are thicker. I'm going to use my Infallible Pro Glow, L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation. It's like the perfect amount of coverage for me. It's like a medium coverage. I mean, from day to day, obviously, I use like a light coverage more, but when I go to events and stuff, I will use a medium coverage. I always like tap different settings on my light so I can see what my foundation looks like in different lights, because I feel like sometimes you think it's all blended and then you go to like a yellower light and you're like, ooh, I can see all the crevices. I'm using my Covergirl eye serum one. I always put excess on my nose to make it look smaller because I have a big ass nose. And now concealer. Let's hope I can cover up this stinker over here. I put a lot of concealer right there. So yeah, people sometimes when they blend, they keep dabbing on the same spot, but the trick is to actually dab around it afterwards so it like blends outwards into your skin. So I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Brow Beater first to get the bottom portion of my brow lined out. I have a little bit of brow on already because I went to the gym today in the morning and I never go out without some sort of filling in on my brows because I look like a naked mole rat if I don't. It's easiest to really like work on an outline first so that you can see both sides will be somewhat symmetrical. The trick to getting that gradient is using your spoolie at the end to just pull back on it so you get that nice gradient. I'm gonna powder it up. Okay, my concern with this one is that it's the Makeup Forever Professional HD Press Powder, but I feel like sometimes it kind of gives me like a weird flashback on camera, like I look very pale. So I use it sparingly. I'll use it on the spots that really do need it, like under my eyes, because I really want to set the outliner, and then my nose, because I always touch my nose. But then the rest of my face, I like to use just like a regular powder. I'm going to be using the Bare Minerals Bare Pro powder today. And to be honest, I'm still pretty early. It's only 3 o'clock and my dinner's at 7. So I just want to get some of my face on because I want to shoot some things. But I don't want to do my eye makeup yet. Maybe I'll just hang out and then come back to you guys later. Okay guys, I'm back. I'm ready to finish getting ready now. And we'll wash my teeth. Brush my teeth before I go. Reapply my chin makeup. Eyelids kind of uneven today. I'm gonna put a bit of eyelid tape. I'm gonna use my Smashbox #Shape Matters Eyes palette, and I'm gonna be using the darkish brown shade. I actually really like this palette a lot. Like, the shades are really nice. They stay on for a really long time. I don't have a problem with creasing when it comes to these shadows. Best of all, it's like all matte. So if you're like me and a very, very matte girl, then you'll be very happy with this palette. It has all mattes and all neutrals, so you can't really go wrong. Now that I have 2 blobs on my eyes, I'm gonna be using a blending brush. I'm gonna go in with this, which color should I use? Like a reddish brown, a medium reddish brown, I think. And I'm gonna start blending this out. I've been really like adding pink into my blending. Like a smoky eye with like a little bit of pink shadowing is really nice to me. I'm gonna go for my Covergirl palette for the pop of color. I'll always like this pink shimmery shade. It looks good. I also think that I don't do a lot of things on my birthday because it's really hard when you have a birthday in the winter season. If you guys are winter babies, you'll know, because all the fun stuff that you can do outside for free and, you know, all the cool things in the summertime, and in the winter no one really wants to go out anywhere. There's not really like cool things to do. You can't go to the beach, you can't do a barbecue. You're very limited as to what you can do for your birthday. So I think that's why I've never really done a lot for my birthday. But let me know if you December babies agree, or if you guys have any ideas for my next birthday that I can do, because I feel like there's just not that much to do. And also my birthday always tends to fall at like a weird time. I mean, when I was in high school and stuff like that, or in university and whatnot, it always came like close to exam season, so no one could ever go out for my birthday because everyone was studying. But I think this thing that sucks the most about being a December baby is that everyone always groups your presents into like a Christmas / birthday present, and you're like, oh, well, everyone else gets 2 gifts, you get 1. Not that it's a big deal, but I feel like December babies will have the same train of thought as me. This one's really good for lining your upper waterline because it doesn't smudge as easily, but it applies really nicely. So it's crazy how much lashes make such a big difference in how you look. Like immediately it's like boom, va boom. I need to shave my legs, but I have a huge bruise on my leg. To anyone that can put on lashes and talk at the same time, you are goals, my friend. That is like my life goal. Yes, oh, I love these lashes. They're the Esqido Black Magic, by the way, if you guys are wondering. But I always use the Kat Von D liner for the inner corner of my eyes to connect my lashes, because it stays the best out of all the pen liners that I have. Okay, doing the other side is always the hardest because you're like using this side to try to avoid getting your lashes, and it's so freaking hard. My left hand cannot be trusted. I'm using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, which I've been liking. I use this one usually because it's like a gray undertone, which I find is best for contouring. So I use this contour brush by Luxie. So this side's looking okay. And now the evil pimple side. It's like right in the path of my contour too. Like I'm trying to avoid it a little bit right now, but it really is right in the path of my contour. Why are you blocking my contour? Goodbye, double chin. It's been nice knowing ya. Goodbye for now. Now I'm going to use some bronzer. I'm going to be using the Smashbox palette, contour palette. I like the color of this bronzer a lot. It's like a good in-between to blend in contour. This side's going to be a mess. Then this side always looks like dirt. Like half the mission of contouring is making it try to not look like you just put dirt on your face. Half the battle. And the other half is getting it in the right position so that it actually does something for your face and doesn't just look like a brown patch on your face. Back to my Shade and Light palette, I'm going to be using the pinkish highlight color to kind of just define a little bit more because I'm extra like that. The highlighting part also helps contour your contour. So now for a little bit of blush, I'm using the Smashbox LA Lights Pacific Coast Pink, and I like using the True Pink in this one, which is the middle. Just do a little bit of blush. Oh shit, I think I put too much on one side. I'm gonna do my favorite highlight right now, which is the Makeup Forever ProSculpting Dual in, I don't know what color this is. Number 1. Every time I wear this highlight, I always get questions on it. I always get compliments. It's this top pink one. It's just like the perfect highlight. It doesn't look grainy. It doesn't look like too sparkly. It doesn't look like there's glitter on your face. It's like just the perfect type of highlight, and I shit you not, every single time I wear it, I get at least one compliment on it. And for the smaller portions, I just use a smaller brush. I'll do my inner corners a bit. Do a little bit on the brow bone. And then Cupid's bow, of course. First of all, I need some dry shampoo up in this. It's getting crazy in here. I'm gonna use my Principessa one. Nope, this pimple ain't gonna allow me to tuck my hair back. Okay, I'm just gonna straighten my hair. I actually almost never wear my hair straight for like special events. But because the dress I'm wearing tonight, I think I'm gonna do straight hair. You know, I actually hate straightening my hair the most out of all styling because I feel like I can never get it completely straight from looking in the mirror, because I can curl it and I know it's gonna look good and like style it and whatnot. I can do ponytail, obviously, like do it with extensions, but then when it comes to straightening, it's like you never really know from the back if it looks really straight or not. I'm gonna tease it for a little bit of volume. Okay, let me smooth it down a bit. I'm gonna use this oil, it's the Kerastase oil on my face. Just a little bit to smooth down my hair. I forgot to mention in the video while I was using this Kerastase product that they're actually doing this holiday hair contest, and then you have a chance to win 1 out of 10 prizes, one being complimentary hair services for the whole year, which is amazing, and of course some including product, which is awesome because they're actually one of my favorite higher end hair products. So check the description box for the link. Here's my first option. I've worn this dress before, but haven't worn it in a while. I really need to shave my legs. They're super freaking hairy right now. So here's the second option that Ty prefers, but I don't know, I feel like it's not like fanciful enough. I think I'm gonna wear it with this white thing that Miyoko
I thought I'm recording.
Yeah, you are.
Oh. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna wear it with this on the outside, right? It's cute, right? Cozy.
Yeah, it looks cozy, yeah.
Okay, can you get a close up of my shoes? These are the shoes that I'm wearing. They're from Town Shoes. And they have a little sparkly bottom. Do you see the bottom? Mm-hmm. Cute, right? Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very fashion.
Okay. Bye.